Hello and welcome back to FiddleUP. I'm Emerald Ray, and we're just going to take a really easygoing little minute to stretch out some of our muscles. And so we're going to start off really slow. You can just put your hands in your lap for a second, and we're just going to get everything really relaxed. It's going to be a nice little Zen minute here. So let's just take a deep breath in and out. And one more. Just get everything relaxed and centered. Try to let go of any tension that you have because you don't need it. You really don't, I promise. So let's start off by giving our hands a little massage. Doesn't that sound nice? This is actually how I love to start. And so I'm going to take, and you don't have to worry about rights and lefts in this video. I'm going to take one hand and just roll out my fingers. So what I'm doing is taking my 3 fingers on this hand and just rolling back and forth and giving each finger a little massage all the way out from the base, all the way out to the tip of my finger. And I'm going to do that on all 10 of my fingers. Take your time. Feels really good, especially if you've been typing all day or driving. I find that my hands get so tense in the car. Oh my gosh. And we'll do the other hand. Same thing. Just roll all the way out. And while you're doing this, just take some nice deep cleansing breaths. Perfect. So that does take a little minute there, but it's so worth it. Excuse me. Sorry. A little pollen in my throat. It's so worth it to do, and it's something you can do while you're taking a break at your desk or just watching TV. Like anytime you have a minute to do that. Oh, it just feels so nice. So now we'll just go ahead and shake the hands out right from the elbows. Just give them a good shake. And try to shake out all the tension. There's just so much tension. I hold so much tension in my hands. It's something I battle with all of the time. So put both hands out like this. And we're going to do this 4 different ways, but we'll start this way first. You're just going to pull your wrist in a little bit. So my arm, as you can see, is straight out. And I'm stretching the top of my wrist, bringing my hand in front so that I could give it a little pull. And we'll just do that on the other hand as well. Stretching out the top of the wrist up through the forearm. There we go. And we'll come back to hands down again. And this time you're going to take your hand and pull your hand up and try to grab all your fingers there. Sometimes your thumb falls out. I'm just going to pull that back. So now I'm stretching the inside of my wrist and through my hand and down into my forearm. And we'll do that on the other side. Excellent. So as you can see, we're going to go back to hands down, but this time we're going to flip the wrists up and we're going to do exactly the same thing, but backwards. So we're going to take the hand, stretch the back of the wrist. And this is because we're getting different parts of the forearm by doing this. And the other side. stretching the back of the wrist. And now we're going to do it the other way. Pull all your fingers back. Oof. Oh yeah. That side's a little tight today. My left side is always, and the other side. Oh, it feels so good. All right, great. Give it a shake again. And this time when you give a shake, just waggle your head a little bit. And your shoulders, just try to get everything nice and loose. Okay, so now take your hands all the way up to the ceiling and just relaxed hands, but try to reach your fingertips, which you can't see. I'm sorry. You can't see my fingertips, but reach your fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And in and out. Now you can really take this to the next level by leaning on a door frame. If you put your hands up against a door frame, you can really get your shoulders to come back, and I do that a lot, especially after a long day of playing. So from here, oh, did you hear that crack? That will happen. It's a good thing. Everything's loosening up now. So now we'll take an elbow. You're going to put one hand behind your head if you can. I know this might be tough for some people. And the other hand on your elbow. And if you can, you're just going to pull this back. Now, you don't have to go too crazy with this. This is enough. This is even enough for me today, even though I can do some crazy yoga moves with this. You want to just take it easy, especially when you're warming up to play. You don't want to do anything too athletic. All you want to do is get the blood flow going into your muscles before you play, or after, whatever feels good to you. And now let's switch sides. Other hand behind your head, and gently pull your elbow back. And take a deep breath in and out. Fabulous. So now let's take our arms all the way out just like this. And now we're going to take one arm over and put the other one just below the elbow here. So my hands are loose. They're like my fingers are out, but I'm not holding my fingers too tight right now. I'm just stretching my shoulder. So this is a very basic stretch. I'm sure you've done this before, but I want to go through how to do it properly. So you're going to have one arm across, pull in with your opposite hand. And the trick is you're going to pull your shoulder down towards the floor. Do you see that? Do you see how it was up a little bit here when I pulled in? Sometimes your shoulder will come up a little bit. So I want to make sure I'm pushing my shoulder down while I do this. I'm going to take a deep breath and out. Now we're going to switch sides. So there we go again. So I've got one arm across, pulling in with my opposite hand against loosed hands. And I'm going to pull my shoulder down and take a deep breath. Excellent. So now we're going to go up one more time, and we're just going to lean over to one side. Now you can take this however you want. You can do one of these little ballerina moves if you want. This will help you get into it a little bit more, but you don't have to. If this is enough for you, just leaning over to the side just lightly, then stay there. That's great. Whatever your flexibility level is what it is. And you only want to push it just a little bit. Think about just going a little tiny millimeter over every day, and you will eventually make great strides. So let's go over onto the other side, both arms up, and we'll lean in the opposite direction. And if you want to keep going and take it all the way over, then go for it. Excellent. So now we're going to take both hands clasped in front of you and pull forward. So what I'm going to do is make a rounded shape with the top of my back. So the top of my back, from here on up is kind of going into a little bit of a C shape. So clasp your hands in front of you and pull forward, almost like somebody's pulling your hands forward. And then I'm going to concentrate on trying to separate my shoulder blades. So I'm going to try to pull my shoulder blades apart. Excellent. And now we're going to go the opposite way. If you're feeling fancy, you can try to change your finger lock. I like to do that. So put your hands clasped behind your back. And this time you're going to pull straight down so that your shoulders are going back behind you. And take a deep breath in and out. And we'll do this one for a little bit longer. Do one more breath in and out. Excellent. Wow, that is all for this little stretching time. This is something that you can do before you practice, after you practice, while you have a break at some other time. But it's really good to make sure that you're stretching regularly so that you're not building up any tension in any sort of areas. If you're just getting started off and you're still learning how to hold the fiddle and still getting used to everything, doing all of this at the beginning and or at the end is a great thing to do. So I hope you have a great day.